If you want to participate, contact me at ordinarywomenpodcast@gmail.com. I'm sure you have great projects to brag about. You can also follow me and message me on Instagram at Ordinary Women Podcast, on Twitter at Ordinary Women PC, or on Facebook on the page Ordinary Women. Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Ordinary Women, and today I'm with Harry. Hi Harry.
Hi, Lucy.
How are you today?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm very well too, thank you. Very excited to have you here today.
First of all, thank you for this opportunity as well.
Well, thank you so much for, willing to participate. Can you start by giving us a quick introduction of yourself, please?
Sure. So, as you know, I'm Priya. So, you can call me Priya. So, I had turned 24 this February 1st, and I am from the land of unity in diversity. I'm an Indian basically. And I'm a Keralite, and my state is famous as God's own country. So, now speaking about my profession, I am a business analyst, and I'm working in a Japanese product based company headquartered at Japan, and I'm working at Kochi right now. And I'm a woman who is eager to explore new ideas and technologies. And also, I wish to be part of several communities. And I'm currently serving as the global ambassador and country head of Women Tech Network, which is the largest international community for women exclusively. And also, I am part of some of the Nigerian communities, and I wish to be in a position or a role in the communities where I could make a difference. So that's all about me.
Whoa, thank you so much. So interesting. I already have too many questions. But can you tell us something unusual about yourself?
Unusual as in the sense, like, I'm a person who is very workaholic. It's like even any work that is assigned to me, I wish to finish that before the deadline. And also, I wish to do something for the society that makes a difference. So I am working in background to do that.
That's very cool. What's something that you're doing at the moment, for instance?
That's something I wish don't to answer because I doubt whether my wish will be fulfilled. So once it's fulfilled,
Right.
surely, I will reveal that.
Okay, cool. Sounds great. Well, whatever it is, I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, sure. It's really, if it is implemented, means it will be really good for the women.
Okay, amazing. Looking forward to see that. Please send me an email or something whenever you can share
Yeah,
about
sure.
it. Cool. And since here we talk a lot about women, I like to start the podcast by asking, was there an event or a moment in your life when you realized that you are a woman?
Actually, there was not such an event, but I had faced some situations realizing the importance of women and worth in the society. Because the decisions taken by men and women, they are very different. So there are some mind-thriving events wherever the thought process was found unique and accepted. And also there were some situations where I experienced a gender disparity.
Right. Do you have an example of one situation that you could
Yeah,
share?
sure. Yeah, sure. Because I wish to reveal that because I am a BTech graduate by my education. So there were a lot of placements that were undergone during the college time, and I was also representing the as a placement coordinator from my college. Being a placement coordinator, my main intention was to make placed other students. So I usually accompany with those students going for placements, and in those placements what I felt or what I experienced in original was a lot of companies rejected me and my colleagues only because of the sole reason that we are a woman, because they are afraid to take a woman because they are afraid that they will leave from the company when they are getting married or when they have kids like that, but they don't show that distance to the men who is attending those placements. But I didn't understand why the society is exempting women from all this.
Yeah, completely. That's still something a lot of women have to deal with, which is like, yeah, quite crazy.
Yeah, so I like to thank my company that I had previously worked with and currently I'm working because they haven't given me such an experience because they are really worth and they had given me such a good job and I'm really enjoying my work right now.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Amazing. Well, I'm glad you have, yeah, you have that. Are they good in like diversity and inclusion?
Yeah,
Cool. Well, hi to your company and like keep pushing towards more
yeah,
equality.
yeah.
Cool. And did you grow up having any female role models when you were a child?
My role model is my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a housemaker. So she always motivates me right from the childhood that being a girl you must be ready to face some situations, some challenges, and you should have the courage to withstand and overcome all those obstacles. And she was the one who was giving me support in all my successes and failures, and she never distrusted me or she was always with me in my all situations. Yeah, so she is my role model. Because of her motivation, I am standing in a position like this right now. So I'm really grateful and thankful to her.
Oh, that sounds great. Hi to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what do you think she taught you?
She taught me some of the etiquettes that we need to behave in our society, and also how should we behave to the elders, and how she taught me all the good manners that she had from her mother and from her ancestors. And also, in addition to that, she gave me a lot of mental support, and also she taught me how to build self confidence and how to be bold in the society.
Oh, so many great values. Your mom sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
because she was a person who was having a lot of dreams, but due to some circumstances or due to their ages, she was not able to fulfill those. So she wished that her kids should be bring up in a well mannered one.
Oh, yeah, I hope that she's still like now she
Yeah.
can do what
Yes.
she wants more.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Cool. And do you currently have any female role models?
Uh, Not for the moment.
Okay, cool. And do you think that the lack of representation of women in society had an impact on you?
Yeah, of course, because women are always, especially women from India. I'm not criticizing anyone. They are due to the maybe they might be afraid of the society, or they might be afraid how the society will treat them if they represent in a say good leadership role. So suppose, for example, if we just ask the society some of the best female techies, they might sometimes think for a while. Else, if we ask some of the male techies, means they will suddenly jump out with the answers like Stephen Hawking or Mark Zuckerberg, like that. Because I had faced the same situation while I was addressing this question as part of a webinar in my own company. So the audience, they were all techies. So they were stuck because they were at that time thinking, are there any female techies or are there any female personalities that needs any recognition? So these all things are the faults of the society because they are not ready to bring up the good things that a woman has done for the country. So right now also what I need to tell the younger generation is that be bold enough to step out of the comfort zone that they are lying. So we need to accept those challenges. We need to be in a good leadership role because the coming society is learning through us.
Yeah, completely. No, that's so true. And yeah, what you say about technology really like I completely agree. And I learned not too long ago that it was mainly women, for instance, who invented the internet. Like we owe
Yeah.
the internet to mainly women. I don't know any of the like I didn't know any of these women. I can't remember their names, and it's frightening, and it makes me so angry. And I also should have done a better
Yeah, yeah.
work and remember them now. But yeah, it's awful and so infuriating.
Yeah, exactly. We should at least make them to know that there are some females who has given great contributions in the early centuries, like Ada Lovelace and all.
Who was that?
Yeah, Ada Lovelace, she's the first computer programmer.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's amazing. And like, yeah, we definitely need to know more of these women. Cool. Do you want to talk about like one project that you have?
Okay, so firstly, I will just speak about my life experience and I will just say how I reached this position. So, I am from a middle class family, and my parents was also middle class, and they were not much educated like the way we are, because they don't have the facilities that they have right we have right now. So my parents struggled very hard to give me proper education, and they gave me all the facilities, very, very good facilities. And I'm really proud to have such good parents. So I'm a BTech graduate. They taught me. They sent me for engineering, and I studied and I got placed in one of a company. Even though it was not related to my domain, I joined the firm because that was my first job. It was Sutherland. So I joined there as a technical support as part of McAfee, and I had been there for 6 months, and those 6 months were really uh, they were really my milestones for my success, those periods, because it was very hard. The training, everything was very hard. So I managed everything, and after 6 months of probation, everything was completed successfully, and I got a job in the firm that I'm currently working, and it is Technomics. So as I said, it is a Japanese software company. So after some rounds of interview, I got selected there, and at first I was placed into the quality analyst role. And some of the head from the company said that based on the your efficiency, we will switch you to the some other department. So after my probation, they felt that I was efficient. I was much more into communications, like interacting with the other persons, doing some of the events, managing everything, and they felt that being a quality analyst, my skills are not much being utilized. So they had just promoted me as a business analyst in the same firm, and right now I'm enjoying my works there. So in the meantime, along with the works, I started to be more active in LinkedIn. So being at that time, my even my friends, everyone said, "Why you join LinkedIn? It's not so user friendly like the other social platforms like Instagram." But I didn't listen to those words, because I felt that LinkedIn was much more important than rather than chit chatting with friends. So I started to be more active in LinkedIn. I got to know lot of information about the communities, about and also I got a chance to interact with some of the famous personalities also, of some of the CEOs of the companies that is famous in India and as well as abroad. So one day I got to know about Women Tech Network. And at that time, there was an event happening in Women Tech Network. So there was a challenge. Like, we need to invite the maximum number of women fellows for the global conference at California. So it was the time of that COVID-19 pandemic. So I started to participate in the event, and after having some significant number of invite counts, I got to the influencer role and the global ambassador role. I was much more excited because being a such an young girl, being a global ambassador was very prestigious role for me at that time. And also my college officials, my companies, everyone celebrated my success at that time. And after that, I had been promoted as a country head from India for this international community. And from there, after this global conference, I got selected as one of the best ambassadors and also as the best community partners. So, seeing my post in LinkedIn, lot of other communities related to hackathons, they started to interview me, and I got chance to for an interview with one of the CEO of, at Nigeria, that is Lee Uchioma. So he interviewed me, and from there I got an opportunity to be a global ambassador for the World Blockchain Hackathon. So I was really excited because it was my first hackathon that I was going to attend as a global ambassador, and I got rewarded as one of the best ambassador for that hackathon also. And from now on, they are inviting me as an ambassador uh, other series of hackathons. And also currently, I got chance to be a regional ambassador for Hackmakers. And by doing all these hackathons and by attending all these events, my level of confidence and my level of happiness is increasing. So, what I felt was that there is no way for hard work. There is no way for success, only hard work. So, I am a person who has experienced that. Some people will say that we need luck or we need prayers, but I'm a person who believes that hard work will always lead us to success and it will always give us a great position or a great role based on the level of hard work that we had insisted, and also the level of confidence will increase. So that's my life experience.
That's like amazing, and like congratulations for everything you do and like the awards you've won and stuff,
Yeah.
because yeah, it's so great to have also like that
Yeah, sure. I would
recognition.
like to thank all who had supported me, especially the Almighty also, because we need His support also, right?
Definitely. Yeah, that's always super important. Actually, was there anyone, like any figure, any person who had an impact on your growth and like all this life experience?
It started from my college, especially my mentors from my college as part of my graduation. So, at that time I was a shy girl, and so because of that, they made me as a placement cell coordinator. So from there, I started to take part in all the sessions, all the activities, and I started to interact with other people. Even one of my mentors said that he was really surprised to see my change, because I was a person in the first year. I was a person who was not at all active, or they didn't even know that know me as a student there. From the fourth year of my graduation, from my final year, everyone started to recognize my activities, my growth. So all that credits goes to my mentors from my college SJCT.
Cool, amazing. Are you still in touch with this mentor today?
Yeah, sure, sure. We are in touch with that. I often visit my college as well.
Oh, fun. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And when you, so like, yeah, you mentioned hard work a lot, and it sounds like, yeah, you are a very hard worker. Did you like imagine or plan what all of this could be? Or was it more like you just went with the flow and worked hard and kind of like,
To be frank, earlier I used to make some imaginations like I will do this, I will do that. But at a later point of time, I realized that there is no worth in making such imaginations, because that all didn't work for me in my case. In my case, everything went on with the flow. Even now, also, everything is going along with the flow. But at some point of time, like I will say, if I wish if I could do that, or I wish if I could be in a position like that I am dreaming of. But everything goes along with the flow for me.
so cool. Thank you for sharing. And how did you start like contacting them? How did you start to, yeah, talk with all of these people?
Okay, so during the time of placements, the company officials will visit our college, and being the placement representatives, we are forced to meet them at first, because we are forced to welcome them. So I started, even if I was afraid, and there was some stammer for me at first, because but later on they all supported me, because my placement officer also accompanied me, and they started to introduce that this is the placement representative of this class, like that. So even if there was a lot of them, we will be assigned the whole class placement responsibilities. So so at that time, as I had already said, that I'm a person who wish to finish a task that is given to me within a stipulated amount of time, and I was a very much tense guy. So all these communications with them, because even the company officials who came to me said that no need to be afraid, because at that time itself we will be getting relief, because we are thinking that these are some of not that ordinary people. Then they come and say us that we are just ordinary people like you, because due to the job designation or as part of the job duty, they are forced to wear a mask in front of them. So behind that, We were having some friendly talks and all. So like this, my communication started with them.
So cool. That's amazing. Like, yeah, you must have learned so much thanks to all of them.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, cool. And why are you proud of this? Why are you proud of all of this?
I'm really proud of these because you don't know my old you don't know my old character, or you don't know my about my old things and all. It's my college, it's my peers. They everyone knew me, how I was and how I am right now. So even they were astonished by my change. All this starts from the my final year of graduation, and it's only because of that role that was assigned to me. That is a title, placement representative. So being a 22-year-old girl or 21-year-old, I forgot my age at that time. I was at most I was very much stuck because I felt that that was a much more important uh, role for me because I had been given the whole responsibility of a class. So even though I was afraid to meet some of my mentors, or even though if I was afraid to meet the public, and even though I was afraid to interfere in some of the classes or ask questions, I started to build a confidence in me. So the first thing that I gained from my college is self confidence. By attending all those webinars, or by starting to go attend all those activities that I had been given with, or where I am leading with, it was a power for me. That self confidence, it was a power for me because I was lacking that. And because of that, I had faced several situations, bad situations as well. And a lot of people make use of that, my lows at that time. So I'm really proud because I felt that because of this key element, I gained this success.
That's amazing. So much to be proud of, honestly. Yeah, I hope you continue to celebrate your successes and being proud of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if we are speaking wrongly, if we have this self confidence, we can surely attain a peak level.
Definitely. Amazing. Well, I think I've asked all my questions. And is there anything you want to say that we didn't mention during the episode?
I think I didn't miss anything, and also I wish to speak about my achievements as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so being a student, I gained some achievements like the global ambassador role that I had already mentioned, and also I recently got an award, a prestigious award, that is Karmavir Chakra Award, and it's one of the prestigious award, and it's as part of the our former president. You might not be knowing that. He is famous as a missile man of India. So, as part of his honor, I received that award for doing some of the task, some of the extraordinary task in the sense. So I was awarded that, and due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was everything was virtual. So I wish to share that achievement through this channel.
That's amazing. Oh my God, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. I think on these notes we're gonna conclude this discussion. Thank you so much for participating. It was so interesting to listen to you and all of this. And so inspiring.
Yeah, and thank you so much. And one, thank you for those questions because this unexpected questions will always give a chance to frame some of the pictures and frame everything and give spontaneous answers.
Well, I'm glad that inspired you and yeah, hopefully made you think about, I don't know, yourself or something you wouldn't have
Yeah, I
otherwise.
just been thinking about my childhood, everything through this podcast.
Cool. Well, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, as usual in this podcast, the guest has the last word, so the mic is yours.
So I would love to thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity, and I would love to recall the quote by Robert F. Kennedy. So, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. So, there is no keynote to success. Signing off with Lucy, this is Priya.